Just into the newsroom, former Beaverton Mayor Denny Doyle has been sentenced to 6 months in federal prison after being caught with child pornography. He'll also have 5 years post-prison supervision. Doyle learned his fate just before our newscast. This is video of him walking away from court. He was not taken into custody. We're told arraignments will be made for him to turn himself in. Court documents say Doyle knowingly had child pornography between November of 2014 and December of 2015. That was when he was in office. Doyle served as mayor of Beaverton from 2009 until 2021. He was also a city councilor for 14 years before that. Doyle was charged last March and pled guilty in October.